What is going on, everybody? DJ Vincent once again, Fight for Recovery Arizona. Today it's just me by myself. So I want to talk about possibly a couple different things today, but it depends on how long my first spiel is. Once these videos kind of get longer, then they get a lot harder to upload, and I sit there and fight with them and stuff, so I kind of try and keep them within a certain amount of time. So we'll talk about this first subject first, and then we'll see from there. Maybe I had to make 2 videos tonight. We'll see. So the first thing I kind of want to talk about, it kind of goes along with the other video that I had about, do I regret being an addict? No, I don't. A lot of people always ask me, or like, this is always like one of the first responses I get is, well, think of all the things that you could have been doing, or think of all the things that you could have accomplished or could have done with your life if you weren't an addict, all that time wasted and blah blah blah. Okay, I have an argument for that one. First off, I don't do the whole what if things. Well, what if I would have done this, what if I would have done that, I could have been doing this, blah blah blah. I don't do that, because then all you're going to do is just depress yourself or cause anxiety or just cause yourself problems. So I don't do that to begin with. I don't worry about what about the things I could have done or should have done, or just... So first off, keep that mindset. Don't what ifs things. Don't woulda, coulda, shoulda, what if I would have done this. Keep that out of your thinking. Keep that out of your life. Like I said, all you're going to do is just cause depression, anxiety. You're just going to have, like I think I might have mentioned in a video before, and if you guys type in DJ Vincent on YouTube, you'll see one of my videos on there. I used to be a professional fighter. Well, I could have possibly gone really far in fighting. I could have, maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? But who cares? So keep that mindset. Don't worry about the what ifs or what could I have done or blah blah blah. Second off, the whole, well, think of what you could have accomplished. Well, what's to say I can't accomplish those things now? Yeah, I'm starting a little bit later maybe. I'm 28 years old. I still have a lot of life ahead of me. And I don't care if you're 28 or 58 or 78. If you want to accomplish greatness, you can accomplish greatness in your life. So don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't, or because you were an addict that you're not able to, or you're not going to amount to anything, you're not going to do anything. If anybody even just says any of that stuff to you, just ignore them. Or just listen to what they have to say, and then just walk away, continue about your day, and just think that no matter what, you can accomplish greatness. You can accomplish things in your life, okay? You just have to put forth the effort and the work. Now, once again, I've said this before, don't get cocky, don't get arrogant, don't think I got this and like watch me accomplish things, blah blah blah. Make sure you're still focusing on your recovery, but just know it doesn't matter how long you were an addict for, or how long, or if you're still struggling or anything like that. You can accomplish things. You can still have a career. You can still have a great life. I'm a felon that went to prison, and I have a fantastic life, and I'm still accomplishing things. Today I got an email from the marketing director, once again from Southwest Behavioral, asking for me to meet with her and her team next week. So me, DJ, the heroin addict, that's the worst drug you can do, I'm accomplishing things. I have almost 6 months of sobriety, and because I'm putting in the effort and the work and everything else, I'm able to accomplish things. So Southwest Behavioral, if you guys don't know, that is the behavioral services place in Mojave County. They're also all over Arizona, or southern, I'm not exactly sure where all of them are, but they do counseling, they do family counseling, they do individual counseling, drug therapy, domestic violence, they do all sorts of things. So if you guys need any type of counseling or anything like that, go ahead and hit up Southwest Behavioral, and they will get you hooked up. They have been helping me out tremendously. They also have the rehab in Bullhead. That is also part of Southwest Behavioral. So their rehab is where I went, and that helped me out a lot. And then I still go to group 3 times a week at the facility here in Lake Havasu. But the marketing director for all of Southwest Behavioral, out of Phoenix, I believe, so like the corporate offices are getting hold of DJ Vincent, the heroin addict, the felon, and wants to meet with me to talk about upcoming events, talk about possibly being on the radio and possibly having a success story on their websites and going and speaking at these different events and all sorts of things. So if somebody tells you that you can't accomplish things, ignore them, because you can. You can accomplish whatever you want in your life. You just have to put forth the effort. First things first, recovery. Make sure you focus on your recovery. Make sure you got all your ducks in a row. You make sure you got everything lined out with recovery. And then start putting in the effort, start putting in the work towards accomplishing whatever it is that you want to accomplish. I don't care what it is. If you want to, from losing weight to you want to start your own business, just slowly start chipping away at it. It's not a race, one day at a time. You just gotta put forth the effort. And if somebody ever tells you because you're an addict that you're not able to do, just know that you can. You can do whatever it is that you want in this lifetime. That's a great thing about where we live. We live in America, where we're allowed to do whatever it is we want. We're allowed to start businesses if we want to. And just because we're felons or because we're addicts or because we've had a rough past doesn't mean that we can't do these things. We absolutely can. So whatever it is that you put your mind to, you can do it. Like I said, just don't get cocky, don't get arrogant. You just gotta take it one day at a time, put your recovery first, and then get to it. So I do have a few minutes. The second thing I want to talk about is relapse. It kind of goes hand in hand, and it was something I was talking about at Southwest Behavioral today, is relapse. If you do relapse, if you are in recovery, so rewind a little bit, counting days. I don't necessarily count my days. I know what day I did get sober, and so I can go back to the calendar and sit there and count out my days and stuff like that, but it's not, I don't wake up every day and go, oh, I'm 490 blah, blah, blah days sober. I don't do all that. Don't focus so much on that, because what they say and what I've seen happen is you focus on how much time you have sober, and then one day you use, and then it's the end of the world for you. You're like, oh my god, I've had this much time sober and I just messed that up by getting high one day. Well, people have had 10 years of sobriety and have gotten drunk or high, and it was the end of the world for them. It's not the end of the world. So first off, don't focus so much on your time. Just focus on your life and what you got going on right in front of you. Be mindful. But if that relapse does happen, you do get high that one day, it doesn't have to be the end of the world. I mean, really, it's what you make it. Most of the time, okay, I'm not saying this because I've done it either, so anybody watching these videos, don't worry, I have not relapsed or have not used, so just to make that clear. But if you do, say I were to get high right now, okay, chances are nobody would even know. I can get high and go to sleep and then wake up tomorrow and nobody would know any different. If I just went to work and I just went and did my normal thing, nobody would know. So it does not have to be the end of the world for you. It's not. If something does happen, just pick yourself back up, reset tomorrow, stay focused, stay working on your goals. It's not the end of the world. Just make sure you get back up. You can't let it destroy you. If something does happen, like I said, just almost hit that reset button. Ride out whatever it is. You decided to get drunk, or ride out that drunkenness or that high or whatever. Go to bed. Wake up the next morning. Remember that feeling that you had, that feeling that you had the day that you relapsed, that gut feeling, that horrible just, oh no, that I messed up, that I feel guilt and shame and all that stuff that you feel when you did relapse. Remember that feeling. Remember that's something that you don't want to do, and pick yourself back up and keep going. Okay? So that's what I want to talk about today. I'm going to go jump in the shower because I haven't showered yet since I got off of work and I'm filthy dirty. So like I said, Southwest got a hold of me. I'll be meeting with them on Monday, and hopefully I'll have all sorts of stuff coming up. I'm still waiting my shirts to come in. They have been ordered. So I'm just waiting on the order to hit. It could be any day now. I think that's all I got for you guys tonight. Like I said, if somebody tells you that you can't accomplish things, just don't listen. Just ignore them. You can accomplish whatever it is you want in your life. Alright? It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter what drugs you did. It doesn't matter if you've been to prison or not. If you want to accomplish things in life, you can. Alright, guys. That's all I got for you guys tonight. Hit me up. fightforrecoveryaz@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, share my videos. Thank you guys. Laters.